SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm looking for some chefs of a sort. People that Goddard was looking for. Ostensibly, they should be over this way, if I'm understanding the quest correctly, right? They were supposed to make it across that bridge, but they didn't, so I gotta go over here and look for tents, it seemed like. Hopefully, if I just follow the path, I'll see something of interest, but I might be on the wrong track, since we're coming around to nearly the stable again, which means I might be on the wrong track. Oh, hey, tents! Nice! This is working out better than I was expecting. Huh? Seems like I'm probably being stalked by a... Yep, I figured. Hi. How you doing? Can I interest you in dying? Indeed I can. Hooray. Great, got that. Now then. Tents! Hello, people. They're not even trying to move. What's going on here? Is that an iron shroom? I want it. Give it to me. Iron shroom! The cap of this mushroom is very hard. Use it when cooking a... Yeah. Defense. Yes, good. Yes, good. All right. So, hi. The pain! Uh-oh. You don't look particularly injured. What's going on? Hi.
Aww.
Oh, help, please, says Agus. Okay, what's up, Agus? Princess Zelda, her recipe is written. Don't improvise. Hand over the meal. Hang on to the meal. Hand over the meal. Wait, what meal? What did I just hand over? Huh? That smell. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Can I have that meat and rice bowl? Is that... Okay, sure. Please, I need to eat it! Yeah, sure, go ahead. What meal? Huh? I recognize this flavor! This is the recipe Princess Zelda shared with us, so I just happened to have it on me because Addison gave it to me at some point. Okay, thanks, Addison. Joot, Telly, Endai, hurry up and take a bite of this! I thought for a second he was speaking French, because of Joot. Hi. Oh, thank you for helping us. We were not doing well at all. Princess Zelda taught us how to cook this dish quite some time ago. We ran into her once during our travels. She was full of kindness for us, despite our group being a little ragged on the road. But I do remember now that she said we needed to follow the recipe exactly. Yeah, this is Telly. Whose bright idea was it to substitute monster parts in place of real meat? That's a terrible idea. Who what? Joot, that was me. I'm sorry. I was just curious what it would taste like. And you got everybody sick. Good job, Joot. I thought maybe her recipe would work well with monster parts. And the road to gourmet greatness is littered with stuff you wouldn't think is tasty. Gotta expand your palate. Now's not the time to sit and figure out the best practice for future dietary exploits. We gotta get to Riverside Stable. We're so late. I'm sure Goddard has been worrying about us. We are really grateful for your help. Let me say again, on behalf of everyone, thank you. You don't even know us, but you use valuable ingredients to save us from ourselves. Can I learn the recipe? I didn't actually make it. Here, please take this. Rice, cool. And this, rock salt, okay. And finally, raw gourmet meat. I'm guessing that's how you make the thing then? You combine those three things? We like cooking with the very best raw meat when we have it. You can use all of that to cook yourself a meat and rice bowl sometime. Thank you. Anyway, we better get ready and head to Riverside Stable since we plan to be there well before now. I have to get going. Hopefully we'll run into each other in the future. Great. Well, I accidentally solved their problems. Hooray. Well, if it isn't my partner! And thanks for coming and letting me drop off the quest automatically. Very convenient. Any luck finding those missing travelers yet? I just started to scout for them from the sky when I saw you down here. You chased down any leads at all? Yeah, I fixed it by mistake. What? They were right here, too queasy to even move, and you helped them get back on their feet again. Interesting. So the chirps and warbles really were onto something. I'm impressed that Princess Zelda's vast knowledge includes things I wouldn't expect, like recipes for dishes. We've worked together to chase 2 of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. Go on and add this to your nest egg, partner. Hooray, money! Oh, and also this. It's from Tracy. Lucky Clover Gazette fabric. Tough fabric bearing Lucky Clover Gazette design. It looks like it can be used to make a paraglider. Who makes paragliders? Is that something I'm gonna have to go to like Hadano Village for or something? Maybe they had like a dyer last time around. Maybe they've got a tailor this time around. I don't know. So Hotno Village well, there you go. So Hotno Village's dye shop in MacLeod has started up a new service. It has something to do with fabrics. I know, I'm basically giving you an extra job by handing over this fabric, but still, the point is that by accepting and making use of it, you can show that you're officially part of the Lucky Clover Gazette. It would be nice if Tracy handled things a bit more simply, though. Anyway, that's all done. It's always great working with you, partner. A recipe from Princess Zelda, perfect for getting folks into fighting shape. The article almost writes itself. Almost. Soar along! And off he goes. Great. Cool. I do get the feeling that I'm doing all the work around here, but at least he makes it easy to drop off the quest at the end. Wait, they moved their entire camp. I wanted to use their cooking pot. Oh, man. Did they have to take everything with them? Well, I guess that's fine. Cool, well, I did it. I've done it. Which means I guess it's time to move on to the next one, huh? Because I'm in the middle of a zone I haven't even gotten the map tower for yet, and I don't want to get too distracted from my original goal of going up here somewhere. Although I guess this is the forest, huh? I should probably do that at some point, too. Get that sword. I'm probably not strong enough to wield the sword just yet, but... Well, wait a second. So I didn't think about this until just now, but the Master Sword, the chunk of the Master Sword I had left, I transferred it into that globe, and it went to Zelda, who I now know was in the ancient past. So is the idea that she planted it back in the Lost Woods and it regrew itself because the Master Sword just seems to do that sort of thing? Possibly. Possibly, yeah. Well, that would be convenient. Anyway, I'm going to Wetland Stable. Let's go. Wait, I probably should have gone back to the Riverside one and actually talked to those guys who came to visit the cook, huh? I'll do that. Hang on. Sorry. And nope. Going back here. Of course, you know, the problem with following up on quest NPCs is that it makes it really obvious that the arbitrary voices that I get them, I do not retain whatsoever. Because I cannot reproduce them when I talk to them again several minutes later. Oh, here they are. Well, there's one of them anyway. That's Joot, or whatever it is, right? Hello. Hi. Hey, I remember you. You're the reason we're not still on the ground groaning and clutching our bellies. I admit it, throwing moblin guts into our food was not one of my best ideas. That's a... yeah. Instead, I should have just used monster extract. That would have been delicious. Maybe next time I'll try monster extract, Hylian rice and rock salt. Yeah, that ought to work nicely. Monster extract? Monster parts are used in elixirs, and as I learned the hard way, will spoil any food you put them in. Monster extract, on the other hand, can be added to most any dish with delicious results. If you want to buy this stuff, you can find it in a village in the Akala region northeast of here. I guess that is where I'm going. Good to know, thanks. I'm running out myself, so I should go buy some too. Interesting that you know where to buy it, but you don't know the name of the village? It is pretty far away, though. Chicken? Oh, hey, chicken. Kuko. I got a Kuko. Nice. Anyway, get out of here. Anybody else from that party who's still around here? Hello? Would these be the... there we go. What meat to use? It's Agus. We meet again. What? I'd never forget the guy who saved my life. That experience taught me a valuable lesson about the all-too-thin line between foodstuff and poison. I'm feeling experimental. I think I'll try to make a meat and rice bowl using multiple kinds of meat. And as for what kinds, there's talk lately of a new creature I've never seen before. A traveler from the south told me about it. Is it an animal? A monster? I couldn't tell you. All I know is I want to find out how that thing tastes. What are we talking about? A traveler from the south? From the south. Down here? A new type of creature. That's very vague. You sure you don't have any more information about that? Nope. Okay, cool. Got her.
Yeah.
Some weather, huh? I was starting to worry for a while there, but everyone arrived safely. In fact, I was just asking Agus about the meat and rice bowl recipe. The key is to use raw meat in the dish and not stray from the recipe. You mustn't get that wrong. Clearly, Princess Zelda is just as capable a chef as she is a princess, adventurer, and all-around delight. Imagine if we could get her to teach cooking class at our stable someday. Yeah, except that they're saying that she's all cold and emotionless these days and riding around on a tusked monster, but, you know, that's probably fine. It's probably fine. Oh, hey, there's a quest here. Hello. Telly. Were you one of the ones who was in that group? I think you are, aren't it? It's no use. What should I do? It's raining, too. I need to sort this out, and fast. What's going on? No, forgive me. Oh, I mistook you for somebody else. Maybe don't sneak up on a guy who's clearly having a bad day. I was sure you were someone from the stable. You're the guy who saved us after that mishap with the monster parts, right? Oh, talk about a bad meal. Say, being as you're such a helpful sort, maybe you can help me out of the bind I'm in now? There used to be 6 cuckoos here, see? And I was hungry, and I figured where there are cuckoos, there are eggs. But when I got close, all except one flew away, and now it looks like I stole them. Do you know what happens to cuckoo thieves around here? Well, neither do I, but probably nothing good. I know what you're thinking. How far could they have gotten with those little wings? They must be nearby. And you'd be right about that. But as soon as I get close, they'll scram. I really need to get the other 5 cuckoos back inside the fence before someone from the stable finds out. Okay, and you're not going to actually help me because they run away from you, huh? And yet the one that I approached, I just picked him up and it was no problem. Funny about that. Alright, so look around for chickens, huh? You got it. Where's that one? Is still in here? Great. Got him. Come here, you. It's like, I can't actually run with the cuckoo held. I forgot that was a thing. You gotta just sort of, well, I am running, but I can't sprint with a held cuckoo. Is that, did he just sit down? No, that's somebody else. That's the 4th member of the party, isn't it? Okay, cool. Well, in any case. Bridge. Come on, Bridge. There we go. Here you go. Whoop. Didn't I have to do a quest like this in Kakariko back in the day? Hi. Okay, cool. Oh, how about that? One of the missing cuckoos is back in there already. I did it. Your cuckoo search is coming along nicely, huh? I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, 4 are still missing. They must be near the stable, but where? I have to get them back inside the fence and fast. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go talk to this guy because, well, I can only pay so much attention to cuckoos. Wait, who's this? Hello? What's your deal? Oh, it's Endai! Wait, you're the 4th member of that party. You're the one who saved me from that nasty bout of food poisoning, aren't you? Fancy running into you again. Interesting, by the way, how I saved them from food poisoning by just giving them some normal food. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. I'm pretty sure if you just follow up poisoned food with normal food, you just throw up more, but, glad it worked out in this case. Our mistake was using monster parts in cooking. They're supposed to be mixed in with bugs to make elixirs. What were we thinking? What indeed? I couldn't say. It seems like that one guy was just curious about, you know, moblin guts. And I guess I can't criticize him too much. I probably would have done the same thing at some point. Hi. Ty. Hello?
Sorelia, I'll protect you. Something woods, legendary sword.
There's a well here. Have I ever been down here? Seems like no. Well, in I go. Gotta go down every well, you know. Gotta report back to that one woman who wants to know about all the wells. Haven't seen her in a while, but that doesn't change my mission. Even if, you know, it's not progressing particularly well. Rusty halberd. What's that doing in a well, anyway? Bunch of wooden parts, interestingly. Is there anything underneath these, or... No? No, just a bunch of chunks of wood? Well, I guess... You never know with wells, right? They're just gonna have what they have in them. I don't know why this one happens to have rafts and weapons in it, but, no one's here to explain, so... I guess I'll just get out? I guess I'll just get out. Hooray. Well, lady will probably still want to know about it regardless. Hoi! Okay, so, there's another cuckoo right there. Hey, the rain stopped as well, that's convenient. Are they actually going to run away from me? No, they're not. So why do they run away from that guy? Is it just because he's too panicked about this whole thing? That could be. Also, why is it that... Do female cuckoos look like male chickens? Because they do lay eggs, but they all got crests and waddles, as if they were roosters, you know, if they were chickens, but they're not. They're cuckoos. It's different. Maybe over here next to the building supplies? I figure they probably scattered in all directions, right? Are you actually going to make me build a boat to go across here to find cuckoos on the other edge of the water? Are they that strong of swimmers? Are you flyers? Oh. Yes, yes, you are. Okay, fine, fine. I can do that. Give me a second. There we go. Not much to look at, but it should get the job done. And all I really need to do is ride it over to where the cuckoo is. I don't need to... It doesn't need to be particularly seaworthy, you know? Wait. The wind's actually against the river, and therefore it's actually traveling the wrong way. Alright, well, rip the sail off then, I guess. Drop it. I just need to float my way downstream. I probably could have just swum out there, huh? This is silly. I'm starting to feel silly. Let's just swim to the dang island. I've got some stamina. It's probably fine. Cuckoo! Come here. I probably shouldn't overuse the dash function. But again, I've got a decent amount of stamina. It's probably fine. Now, how do I get the Cuckoo back to land, though? Ah, shoot. Is that where the raft comes in? Aw, man. Didn't even think about that, actually. Well, let's just try and make it to wait, the shore's right there. You okay? You're not okay. So I very specifically can't just sort of... Can I throw you across? Like this? No. And I can't Ultra Hand you, which means I absolutely need some kind of a platform. Okay, is that one... That one I brought earlier, that one's kind of floating its way down the river very slowly. Perhaps I can use that? This is getting a little bit silly. It ran into the dock. And I am currently trying to swim against the stream of the river, and it's going super great, thank you for asking. I'm about to drown for being silly. Okay. Do I need to I don't need to talk to him every time I drop a Cuckoo in, right? I'm sure he would update me on, oh, hey, there's another one in there. How did that happen? But that's about it, right? Also, hey, did you happen to notice that I'm nearly dead? I probably should do something about that. Do I even have any food that I can eat that doesn't have a buff associated with it? The answer is no, I don't. I really got to stop at a fire and do something about that at some point, huh? Okay. Fine. We'll deal with that in a minute. And hopefully not just die from negligence. That might happen too. Okay. Yeah, it technically will get the job done. You know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. It should float by the chicken, and I can just toss the chicken on board. It's a Cuckoo. It's a Cuckoo, not a chicken. I got you. Wow, that's really, really slow. Can I aid it in its journey a little bit? No, it's out of reach. There we go. I got it. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, would you just sit still? And we're gonna jump on there, and we're gonna throw it over here. It fell in the water. Okay, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it better this time. We grab the Cuckoo. We jump on the raft. It falls in the water. Okay. I probably should have just picked the bigger plank up from the building materials earlier, huh? But I didn't. And now I'm in this predicament. So now we throw you to the shore. And you're fine. Hooray. That person will never do that again. Whatever that happens to be, we'll find out later. I got a mission I'm on right now. Okay. Your dear, dear wife. Sure. That's the legendary sword situation, right? Right. There we go. That's 4, which means there's still 2 more out there, which is fairly excessive, isn't it? Have I talked to you yet? Person next to the tree? I'm working up an appetite, says Endai. Oh, it's you again. I'm hoping to catch some bugs and mix them with monster parts to make elixirs. The bug I'm looking for now, the rugged rhino beetle, likes to perch on tree trunks. If you see one, be sure not to make any sudden movements. Bugs scare easily. Be kind and gentle when you catch the little guys. Do it lovingly. I will say, they're shyer than usual today. Maybe because of all the noise above the treetops? What is that? Noise above the treetops? What are you on about? Is something going on up here? Oh. Got it. I guess it's a good thing I talked to him. I would probably not have found that Cuckoo anytime soon. Hooray. There you go. Talking to NPCs, sometimes it works out. Hey, Telly, you got any leads on the last one? I have to get those Cuckoos back inside the fence. Huh? What? The missing Cuckoos? 1, 2, 3? Did you go searching for them? I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, 2 are still... There's 2 more! 2 are still missing. They must be near the stable, but where? I have to get them back inside the fence. Okay. And do you have anything interesting to say, or are you just still going on about the sword? So if I gather my thoughts, legendary sword, it's in the forest, ba-di-ba-boo, ha-ba-di-ba. Please forgive me, I went to Bapu, ha-ba-di-ba, brought to protect my dear wife, and ba-ba-cha, legendary sword, part of your destiny. Doesn't seem like it's part of my destiny. I probably should have actually read that out, but it seemed like a lot of it was going to be the same thing he said last time. Please don't blame me for clicking through, because I just made an assumption. Hi, Jute. Monster extract, that'd work. Okay, they're asleep, because it's the middle of the night, and normal people go to sleep. Sure. But I'm not a normal people, as it turns out. Where would I be if I was a lost cuckoo, I'm not exactly sure, or else I'd be there right now. It can't be too far from the stable, presumably, because, you know, local quest. They don't last forever, says Cormus. Hello, Cormus. What's up? Hello there. Oh my. So you walk around like that all day, just exuding strength and vigor? Tell you what, if you ever want an old swordsman's advice, I'm happy to share what I know. Even the best weapons break if you keep using them. But did you know some weapons are at their strongest right before they break? I did know that. It's almost like they're pushing themselves to wring out the last scrap of power they have. Now back to business. I've moved on to the merchant life after all, and I can assure you that I offer great prices. On what? I got a good collection here. Take a nice long look. 32 for meat? Well, I don't have any meat. But if I bought all of them, that'd be like 150 rupees. But then again, what am I spending my rupees on? Give me all your meat. I'll take them all. 160. Sure. You must be rolling in rupees. I have 5 in stock. Yeah, sure, it's fine. I mean, I could probably spend that on armor, but this way I don't have to go hunting beasts in between episodes or something. I don't know. Probably a bad investment, but I've done it. It's done. I wonder if the cuckoo could be on top of the stable. Let's at least check it out, huh? Up here. I missed. There we go. So much easier to climb stables these days with my magical powers. Hey, look, a cuckoo. Hey, where do you think you're going? Are you just alarmed by my presence? Sure, okay. Also damp for some reason? Who dampened this cuckoo? Now, I could have sworn he said there were 6 total, and that is 6. But he said there were 2 more. But apparently that was the last one. Hooray. He just lied to me. I have to get those cuckoos back. Huh? What? The missing cuckoos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? All 5 are here! Your cuckoo search is coming along nicely, huh? You did it! It's almost embarrassing. After all your help with the meat and rice bowl incident, you've saved my hide yet again. You're my hero. It's just... How do I put this? I really don't want anyone to know the, you-know-whats went missing. So, here. A bribe! Hooray! That's almost as much money as I just spent on that meat. You might think of this as hush money, and yes, that's what it is. But the operative word there is money. You like money, don't you? So take it. Now let's both pretend like this never happened. Farewell! I'll do it tomorrow. You'll do what tomorrow? Thanks so much for your help finding that I thought we were supposed to talk about this? Pretend it didn't happen? I'd hate for them to run away again. From now on, I'll be extra careful when I take their eggs. Thanks again for helping with that situation. I owe you one. Except you don't. You gave me 100 rupees. Did you come looking for eggs, too? It seems like folks are allowed to pick up the eggs here. What few are left behind, at least. I need 1 egg. Just 1. And then I'll have all the ingredients to make an egg tart. Egg tart? You never made an egg tart? You don't know what you're missing. Here, try it. Oh, hang on. I forgot. I don't have one. The ingredients are hard to get a hold of. You need goat butter, tabanta wheat, cane sugar, and a bird egg. Goat butter's not hard to get. You can buy it in Kakariko Village to the east or Hatno Village to the southeast. But like the name would imply, tabanta wheat only grows in the northwest in the Tabanta region. And cane sugar, the closest source is Goron City to the northeast. You might say that sounds like a lot of work for a tart, and you'd be right. Okay, cool, but did you actually just want an egg? Because I have one. I think I'll give up for today and resume the search for bird eggs tomorrow. No skin up my nose. The longer I crave it, the tastier that first bite of egg tart will be. Did you come looking for eggs? I didn't. Okay, bye. I will get those ingredients no matter how long it takes. In this life, nothing worth eating is easy to make. I will not let up until that egg tart is resting safely in my stomach. Okay, have fun. No more eggs here, so I guess I'll be on my way. Are we done here? I feel like we're probably done here, right? He was the only one who had a quest for me, and the rest of them are just sort of wandering around and doing things, right? The beetle's back up now that the chicken's out of the tree? That help? Am I helping? Yep. You see one, they scare easily. Do it lovingly. Okay, and that's all he has to say now. It was just a hint about the chicken. I mean, the cuckoo. Cool. Great. All right, we're going to the wetland stable. A little bit belated, but we're on our way. Also, I do recognize it may be a little bit dopey doing all the stable quests right immediately now when I don't have all the stables explored in the first place. But, I figure you knock them out now, and then when I come to a stable in the future, I can just do that one when I get there, and everything should work out okay, right? Hopefully, maybe? I don't know. I'll go tomorrow. You do that, Rick. I don't need to talk to you about nothing. Hey, it's Penn, and he got his standard ring of birds. How you doing, buddy? Could be a huge story. What's this now? Hey, partner, you have a good day? Oh, actually, hold that thought. We can squawk all about it later. I got a very interesting lead about our missing princess. We could have a pretty huge story here. Sounds as if one night a while back, and I'm not sure how far, Princess Zelda borrowed this stable's farm tools. That's a bit unusual. Why would our princess need farm tools? But this story has another odd twist. She promised to return them, and didn't. She's a liar. Now, this all might seem trivial. She's a busy princess, after all. Still, these are strange times, so I got to thinking. Only weapons decayed during the upheaval. Maybe the princess was in desperate need of tools for... Wait, Penn, hold on. You gotten ahead of yourself. We need to gather the facts. When, what, where, who. Let's start at the beginning. I heard that a man named Isra lent her the tools. He's right around here. Watches over the stable's raft, I heard. Let's get to work, partner. Okay, so the princess is secretly a farmer and a thief and a liar and a murderer, possibly, if you wanted to use the tools for stuff. Cool, cool, cool. I'm sorry, I wasn't actually listening. Where's Isra? You said he was around here? Will the quest tell me where he is if I just track it? That'd be pretty cool. Hey, look. It tells me where he is. I'm on my way. Is it across the river? Man. No, it's not. He probably said he was right by the river, and I just didn't pay enough attention, huh? I mean, really? Why? Hi. I thought you were supposed to be an old man. You're definitely not. Did I just misinterpret you were an old man? You're just a guy. Anyway, hello, just a guy. Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. You saw the princess? Oh, I was wondering when you guys would show up. You work with Penn from the newspaper, right? I didn't want this to get out because I don't want people to think I'm saying bad things about Princess Zelda. But she's borrowed our stable's farm tools and hasn't given them back. What a fatalistic view, gaze he's got. That was a long time ago, but I do remember she said she needed them for something at Floret's Sandbar. It's around the river bend and then a good distance after that. I'd take the raft there myself, but after all that stuff fell from the sky, I'm having a hard time getting down the river. So you might say I'm in a bind. You could just walk. I know we could clear up this mess if someone could take me downriver to Floret's Sandbar on the raft. Okay, so I have to take you down the river on the raft? That sounds potentially dangerous. Alright, well, first I need to cook some food. And possibly rest at the stable because, I'm nearly dead. And have been for a while. So, let me just do that. I'll just fast forward through it, okay? Okay. I want a Melania bed. Give me a Melania bed. Mystical message. Wait, sleep until morning. What you got for me, Melania? I am Melania, the god of horses. In the Elden region of northeast Hyrule, there is a place called Woodland Stable. Go there and bring the musical troupe back together to receive the great fairy's blessings. I was already planning on doing that, but alright, thanks for the heads up, Melania. I'm kind of heading that direction now. I think. Maybe? Hello. Nice. Did you hear a message? Yeah, I did. Give me a point. Cool. I just need one more. Great. Say, Link, have you heard about the trouble in Zora's domain? All that good water polluted by some kind of mysterious muck. As far as I know, no one knows where it came from. It's terrible for the Zora, of course, being water folk. I'm not sure how they'll manage. Zora's domain's to the east past the Lanayru wetlands. I used to recommend it to tourists, but, well... And that's all there is to say about that. But I'm not going there now. Sorry, buddy. Maybe who's on an errand? What's going on, Ami? That nasty monster hasn't shown its face around here again. Thanks to you, I don't need to worry anymore. Everything will be perfect. My brothers were more helpful. What's this about your brothers? Yep, Isra and Yolero. They're no help at all. Isra went looking for some farming tools he lent to Princess Zelda, and Yolero is slacking off somewhere. I haven't seen him around. But don't worry, I can do enough work for the three of us. You can rely on Wetland Stable anytime you're in the area. Yolero's slacking off somewhere? But it's not actually a quest, so I can't track where Yolero is. That would be convenient. Guess I'll just have to keep an eye out for people slacking around. If in fact he is slacking around, which you never really know if that's going to be the case or not. Apparently I have been down that well, so I'm not going to worry about that. What am I doing? Hang on, I got distracted. I need to bring that guy down the river, but I also needed to cook food. That's what it was. All right, hang on, I'm going to cook food. First, I'm gonna make that rice ball situation. Meat and rice ball, whatever it is, which they recommended to me. So I don't forget. Gourmet meat and rice ball. Only the most carefully selected cuts of high-quality meats go into this dish. That looks so good. Wow, that looks amazing. Okay, cool, thank you. All right, more cooking. Hang on. I think this is the right recipe for egg tart. Heck yeah! You'll know the simple dessert is done baking when it smells just delightful. Great, I did it. Looks very good as well. Alright, what else do we need around here? I just want basic food. Do I need to think about it this hard? Probably not, huh? Oh, right, there's a limit on how many meals I can carry as well, isn't there? Oh, man. I probably should start using buff meat at times, just random times, because otherwise I'm doomed. I'm just doomed. It's fine, though. It's fine. We're fine here. Okay, cool. Great. That's as many meals as I can possibly carry, so it's gonna have to be good enough. Now then, we're floating down a river, are we? We're apparently floating down a river, so let's get to it. Also, I'm gonna catch these fish, because, hey, duck. That's alright, we're just gonna catch the fish. Catch the fish! Yeah! That one swam away, but that's okay. That's alright. Good. Now then, Isra. I wonder why Princess Zelda won't give the stable's tools back. I want to go downriver to Floret's Sandbar and find out what happened, but I'm having a hard time with the raft. I can take you. What? You mean that, fella? You'd take me to Floret's Sandbar? Thanks. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you offering to do that. Don't forget to cut the rope when you're ready to launch. Okay, how do I pilot your raft? Is it just as simple as cut the rope and we just are on our way? If something goes wrong, are you going to fall in the river and die? That's probably fine, huh? Great, off we go. So I just sort of have to stand here and watch you do this? Am I going to have to actually work at this? Should I put a sail on the raft? Was there a sail? There probably was, huh? Well, too bad, we're on our way. Let's just hope we get there safely, huh? You're just gonna kind of stare stoically off into the distance? One eyebrow cocked slightly, wondering where your tools are? Do you want to talk about it? What's wrong? Did you forget where Floret's Sandbar is? I don't know where it is. Nice that the raft pauses while we discuss this. You'll find Floret's Sandbar farther down this river. Uh-huh. Just head for the dock that's there. All right, I'm counting on you. I don't have any way of steering this. Are we going to be okay? Careful at the river bend. You say that, but what do you want me to do about it? Like, I'm as powerless here as you are. I could probably put a fan on board if we want to do that sort of thing, but I think we're probably just going to run to the opposite shore and call it good, okay? See how it goes. If you have complaints about it, well, I mean, you probably should have told me you needed improvements made to your raft before we headed down here, you know? I mean, I wasn't told about this. Anyway, it seems like the river's doing all the work for us, so I guess we're probably fine. Is that where we're going? Hey, look, bokoblins. And a burned-down building. That does seem probably relevant. It seems like we're heading over there, huh? Well, I hope we managed to ground the raft, because, like I say, I didn't prepare for this at all. Do you have any... Past those ruins? Those ones there? That's kind of a long way away. Or do you mean these ruins here? Do you have anything else to say about this, Isra? No, never mind, we're good. You take it from here, okay. Man, this is a long and agonizing silence, huh? Wonder what happens if I just sort of jump off board and leave you to it. It seems to be getting really slow. Genuinely, why didn't you put a sail on your raft? Like, I feel like that would have been really useful, considering what we're trying to do here. And if you wanted improvements made, you really need to request that sort of thing ahead of time. Like, I don't know everything. I just sort of stumble into situations and say, wow. Is that the same dragon from earlier, or is that a different dragon? I think that's a different dragon, isn't it? That's not the one who was up in the Sky Islands. I don't think that's another one. Interesting. So the land-bound dragons are still around, huh? Also, what's going on there? Well, that's just a shrine, just chilling in the middle of the air because, you know, floating islands. That's how we do around here. I definitely was supposed to make modifications to the... Wow, that's a long way away. Holy crap. Okay, hang on. Hang on! Wait a second. I've reconsidered. Let's turn back. Oh, really? Let's get off the raft and start from scratch then. Yeah, okay. I see. So, this is more... it's further than I expected, okay? It's further than I expected. I'm sorry for making you sit through all that, only to turn back. Tell me when you're ready to go, huh? Don't forget, okay? You're my last hope. Okay, listen. Oh. I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. All right. That is more straightforward than I anticipated. Let me just, pop these on board. And this is going to be a great deal more effective than a sail ever would be. I had no idea you had such advanced tools in your nearby area. Very convenient. Anyway, you want to hop on board again? Get on there. Hopefully it doesn't warp all the stuff I just transported on board off. No, we're good. Okay, cool. So, let's see. I need the control stick, which I will rotate to face the front. Like this. And then we just need to install the fan towards the... Oops, I actually connected these two together. Not what I was going for. Let's see here. We wanna install this right here. That'll do fine. Just throw the battery down wherever. It's gonna disintegrate when it's done its job anyway. And then we just need to make sure this is secured to the raft itself and nothing else. And there we go. So, ha-ta! Now then, let's be on our way. Can I improve my speed by leaning forward? I'm not sure it actually makes any difference. I think it's actually trying to make the raft go into the water, which is of course not working, but that's okay. Careful at the river bend. Yeah, I got you. Don't you worry about a thing. These Zonai tools are friggin' magical, I tell you what. You install a control stick on anything, whether it has a rudder or not, and suddenly it acts as though it does. Very convenient. Gotta say. Yeah, past those ruins. So see, this is a much more reasonable speed to be going down the river. I mean, I could still actually stand to be going a bit faster, but fact of the matter is, this is reasonable, whereas before it was just agonizingly slow. I could install another fan, but I feel like we just use up the battery that much faster, right? I should probably just be patient about it. Yeah, I guess. Plus, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get attacked by monsters some way down. Okay, it's straight downriver. Yep, I gotcha. You know, sometimes you get octoroks in the rivers, that sort of thing. Maybe I'm going to actually have to defend this vessel at some point. I don't know. That looks a lot like a Korok drop-off point, doesn't it? I'd imagine I'll have to stop by there at some point. What is going on with that thing? Oh, it's just standing at a really weird angle. It was just scratching its own butt. Stop near that dock. What dock? Stop near what dock? What dock are we talking about? Oh, that dock! Okay, got it. Yes. Straight ahead. Got it. You know, they said that the Tabantha wheat grows in the northwest, which is where I actually was, but I don't think I saw any growing in the wild. I wonder if I just didn't search well enough. Probably that, huh? Anyway, we're here. You just sort of hop off here? Yeah, great. Perfect.
Oh.
Woohoo! We made it! Would have made it too if I just waited the entire time, as it turns out. You did a great job getting us here. Where'd you learn how to handle a raft like that? I thought it'd be a rough run, but it all turned out fine. I have magic powers. Huh? Up in the sky, there's someone coming at us. Wait, is Zelda descending from above again? Oh, no, it's Pen. Hello, Pen. Ha! Finally caught up with you two. I feel like I gave you and this boy pretty much the same voice, didn't I? It's almost like I don't have that much repertoire when it comes to voices, huh? I was flying around this whole area, partner, trying to find our facts when I saw you on this raft. I figured you chased down our story, so I flew right on down to help, but, where are we?
Huh?
Wait, Magda. Wait, aren't you the lady who didn't want me walking on flowers before? Hey! What do you think you're doing just barging in here? This place is for flowers and plants, all of them precious. Okay, so you've made yourself a little island haven for this sort of thing now? You'd better watch out. You'll rue the day you trample on any of them. Great. Glad to see her here. Whoa, who's here? Who's this? Ever met her before, partner? Yes, unfortunately. Sorry, ma'am. We're just looking for some farm tools I lent to Princess Zelda a ways back. I promise we won't pick any flowers. Picking them? I'm more worried about you kicking them. Wait a minute. Farm tools? Did you say something about farm tools? That's right. Some farm tools for our stable. I want them back. Oh, well, that's my fault. I have them. This area is home to Princess Zelda's plant sanctuary. She asked me to take care of the special place with her. She loved these plants and spent a lot of time here making sure the garden beds were happy homes for them. We meant to return the tools after we finished our work here. But the princess, well, they say she went missing. And all our hard work was ruined when... Oh, these darn ruins crashed down. It's been really awful. I've been working so hard since then to try and make it all nice again. Really? That's what happened. Well, now I think about it, I didn't tell the princess how soon I needed our stable's tools back. As long as they're in good condition, it's no problem. I'll just go ahead and take them with me if you're done. And now I feel guilty for some reason. Didn't mean to make you hurry it up. All this was about a sanctuary for plants and flowers, huh? Sounds just like our princess to find time to work on a garden alongside folks while restoring Hyrule. I've tried to make these garden beds as perfect as they were before. It's just so hard on my own. If only someone would help. I mean, obviously you're asking me to help because nobody else helps anybody around here, but, like, I feel like I have a bone to pick with you over how things went with that shrine last time around, but, well, okay, I'll see what I can do. Sure, glad to help. Wait, he's gonna help? Wait, what? Nobody helps but me. Horning into my territory, what you doing? Keep the tools a little longer. And here's a tip. Don't overwork the soil. And also, nope, that's all I got. What's with that face?
What?
You said you'd help. I accept your offer. What? I didn't say that. Well, close enough. So what if you don't say what you really think? I won't hold that against you. Now, how about you go work that soil like you said? I'll go tend to the flowers. We'll have this whole garden back in beautiful shape by the time the princess returns. It'll be the pride of Hyrule. Oh, and here's a tip from me. Put your back into it. Can't talk my way out of this one. And she'd probably wreck the tools if she used them wrong. Okay, fine. Seems like I'm up the creek without a paddle here, or down it. Either way, I'll help. You can go. I'll stay here. What else have I got to do, right? Great. Did it. I helped? Well, seems like we got those facts we wanted. And those two, worked it all out, I guess? I can't wait to write this up. Our readers love glimpses into the princess's life. Here she was, helping to create a garden. Expect the story in an issue of the paper soon. It'll be a real headline. We've worked together to chase 3 of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. You know, I don't think anyone would take you for a rookie with how hard you're working these investigations. I'm sure Tracy appreciates your efforts. Go on and add this to your nest egg, partner. $50. Hooray. Oh, that's right. Tracy had nothing but nice things to say about you, partner. Seems like there's a little extra something in your compensation this time around. No surprise there. $20 more. Sure, cool. When can I get the frog gear? I'm off to report back to Tracy. See you around, partner. So long. Sappa! And away he goes. Great. I did it. Now then, let's see how these two are doing, I guess, huh? I have to hurry. Do you? Now then, there's no time to rest. I need to restore Hyrule's best garden as soon as possible so it's ready when the princess returns. This is Hyrule's best garden? I mean, they're nice flowers, but, like, it's, 10 by 5 plot of one type of flower. Is this really Hyrule's best garden? Is there just not much competition out there? I guess probably the castle gardens were pretty good before, you know, the 2 cataclysms happened. So maybe there's not that much competition. I don't know. Anyway, let's see how this kid's doing. Maybe it'll work out. All I wanted was those missing farm tools. I didn't expect anything like this. But for Princess Zelda, I'll work my hardest. Okay, cool. Well, he seems to be putting his back into it. Good on him. Let me just, you know, pick some flowers. I'm sure they won't mind at all. Actually, is this place going to grow flowers from all over Hyrule? That's actually kind of neat. Worms of Flena. This medicinal plant grows in hot regions like the Gerudo Desert, and also here for some reason. Cool. And this? Mighty Thistle. Oh, those are nice. This medicinal plant is known for its sharp thorns and for the fruit it bears. Attack power, yes indeed. Anything else of interest? Electric Saflina, also in the Gerudo Desert. Okay. Its fibers conduct electricity for some reason, because it's convenient to my purposes. It does seem like this is just a place where you can come to harvest all the flowers that you can possibly find in the area, and that's kind of nice. I'm sorry for talking smack about your garden earlier, lady. Nice work. Good luck with getting it back into shape, I guess. Now then, do I have further business here? Feels like I probably don't, huh? So that was the wetland stable quest. Do I have more business back there? I can check in with the sibling of this particular guy, but I don't know what else I could do. All right. Where was that kid? Is that him there? I think that is him there. Hello, I'm back. What are you up to these days? Not here either.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Hello. That nasty monster hasn't come back. Sure. It looks like my brother Eulero's slacking off somewhere, as usual. The grass around the stable will get out of control if we don't take care of it soon. Oh, but that's nothing for you to worry about. Please take your time and relax. Okay, so he's not worried about his other brother at this point. So, would this be Eulero here? I bet this is Eulero here. Are you Eulero by any chance? No, you're not. You are Eulero. I've had it with cleaning the stable. There has to be some interesting news. Oh? Matriarch revitalizes Kakariko Village. Zonai survey team's eyes turn to its ring ruins. Kakariko Village has become the latest tourist destination as interest in the ring ruins keeps on growing. Huh. I wondered what would happen when a big old ruin like that came out of nowhere. That chief must be hard at work if it got popular enough to be featured in the paper. Cool. Did you have anything else to say? What's the news? Goron's ravenous for red rocks. Well, that's interesting. There has been an uptick in nefarious activities by some members of the Goron tribe. Travelers to Goron City, beware. This must be some kind of joke. Everyone knows how kind-hearted Gorons are. There's so much to read. So red rocks, is it like an addictive substance or something? I don't know. Other stories. Signs of a new weapon fad. Interesting. With weapons decaying all over the land, more and more people are embellishing their weapons with ore and other items. When the upheaval occurred, some of that strange gloom got on my brand new sword and caused it to decay. There's so much to read. Okay, bye. It's an amazing thing to know what's going on in the world without leaving my chair. This newspaper's a big deal. Are you familiar with the Lucky Clover Gazette? I hear they're basing... Yeah. Cool. I found your brother. Does that matter to you? Even with all this work to be done, my brother Eulero's slacking off somewhere. Okay, cool, but if he doesn't come back to take care of it soon... I can't just tell him? Apparently I can't just tell him. I am no snitch, as it turns out. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's all the stables I've found so far, right? So I probably need to get on the road soon. But what I want to do first is I want to stop back at Lookout Landing and check in with Pura, because I did technically complete part of her quest, and I feel like that might advance things over there? I don't know. Plus, I never found the well lady. Also, plus, I never found... I still haven't managed to get any more leads on what I need to do to help out the person looking into the chasm, you know? Hi, Pura. What you looking at? Oh. Yeah, I guess that would be eye-catching. How are you doing?
Yes.
Linky, welcome back. I've been hearing a lot about your adventures. A serious cold front, food shortages, a floating ship, and there was a sighting of someone who looked like the princess. I had no idea things were that dire for the Rito. If you hadn't shown up to help out, who knows what their fate would have been. It's become clear as day that there's a connection between Princess Zelda and the upheaval. Things are much more serious than I previously thought. I need you to hurry to the remaining regions, and soon. And we need to investigate the other village I'm concerned about, too. What's the other village? Kakariko Village, home of the Sheikah tribe. It's off in the southeast of the Nakluda region. Zonai ruins, each shaped like a ring, fell directly on top of the village. There's got to be a special reason for it. A reason for it, rather. Right now, the Zonai survey team's elites are taking on the investigation. If you want to know about the Zonai, you should talk to them. If you want more info, talk to Atmos down in the shelter. He can probably point you in the right direction. He helps deploy the monster control crew squads where they're needed and has extensive geographical knowledge. He can tell you more than I can about various regions and peoples. I already talked to that guy. Okay, anyway, I can get help from the research division for this, but I'm entrusting investigation of the remaining regions with the phenomena to you. I know where they are, thank you. Oh yeah, another thing. Josha's recruiting for the chasm research team. She's been struggling to find capable people to help. She's young, but she's a real prodigy. She outperforms most of the adults here, and she's deeply committed to her research. You might consider talking to her and seeing if there's some way you can pitch in. That's what I was waiting for! Nice! Okay, so she's just down here, right? Last I saw? There she is. There she is. Sorry, Tauro. Wait a second. This is Tauro? What's going on here? I'm sorry, Tauro. You're not the right one for the job. Come on, don't say that. You gotta let me cast my line into the depths, too. I'm capable of deciphering some Zonai script. Who else can tackle that stuff? I mean, your skills would be super helpful to me. You're the one in charge of the Zonai survey team, after all. But aren't you heading up the Ring Ruins investigation in Kakariko Village anyway, Toro? That's where your focus should be. Those fallen ruins are huge and exciting, big enough to see from Lookout Landing. So please, finish your work there before asking to join in new research. But to read first-hand Zonai history, that bait's too juicy to pass up. So I take it you're a fisherman, given all the fishing puns? Probably. Tauro, Zonai survey team leader. Okay. Ah, swordsman! Someone else is here for the job? Already? I guess it's a lost cause. I'll head back to Kakariko Village and just stare up at those ring ruins. You do that. I'll probably be along, in a couple months. Tauro's an amazing person. He's a first-rate archaeologist, too, but he loves Zonai research so much that he'll bolt from a project to chase any new discoveries. I've been looking for someone to help with my investigation of the depths. I mean, you'd be best for the job. Yeah, sure. I won't help! No, I'll do it. Thank you. Having you help out is such a relief. We'll explain all the details to you. Come with me. That voice line where she said, oh, she sounds way more adult than she is. Like, she sounds, I don't know, she sounded like a 20-year-old or something. But she's not, clearly. Then again, who knows, maybe she just had her age reversed by, Pura, since that's the thing that Pura does. Can I have this? Can I not have this? Swordsman? That's where I keep my research materials. Right, but I want them. Please hands off, Kay? Alright, fine. Alright, what do you want, Joshua? So remember that fragment I had? The one that showed a single mysterious figure? I found more fragments among the things our survey team brought back from the depths. And guess what? They fit together like puzzle pieces. Okay. Ta-da! Just look! Okay, let's look.
Oh!
Feast your eyes upon this amazing mural. This scene shows that there's a whole series of statues down there, like the one you found for me last time. Is that what it shows? And they're sort of arranged all around the outside of the chasm? Is that what's going on here? But what really caught my attention is the way they're oriented. Each figure is pointed towards the next one in the series. And then eventually they lead to a gate that was opened by Ganon. I see. Okay, I see. Until it ends with that last statue facing a final destination. A building that looks like a temple. Also, see those large ears on the figure at the front of the building? That's got to be one of the Zonai. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's a Zonai. Okay, sorry. Misunderstanding on my part. Anyway, yes, just mistook him for the King of Evil. It's fine. It's fine. And then there's that strange hand symbol that seems to be responding to whatever the Zonai is doing. I know nothing about that. No idea. Certainly haven't high-fived, dozens of those. So to collect my thoughts on all of this, I'm pretty sure if you follow the gaze of each of those statues down there, you'll reach that structure. I'm also betting that the temple-like building holds something of Zonai origin. I've heard that the Zonai wielded mysterious powers. I wonder if this correlates to those powers. Of course, all this is just speculation on my part. So, that's where you come in, swordsman. I want you to find the temple structure depicted in the mural. Initially, I figured I could just go myself, so I gathered a bunch of bright blooms and supplies. But they pulled the kid card on me and said I couldn't go into the depths. So, here. Oh, thanks. You can have these too. Neat.
Yeah.
Bright blooms and arrows are perfect for exploring the depths. There's the added bonus that checking out the depths might provide us with some clues to help find Princess Zelda. So if it all works out, maybe you'll snag some mysterious power for yourself and gain clues about Princess Zelda. Nothing but good things, right? Thanks for your help with this, swordsman. We can finally investigate. That's what I'm saying. All right, great. A mystery in the depths. Well, actually, I'm pretty interested to see where that goes, so I'm glad to have that as an available option. Okay, so I guess the other business I had here was trying to find the one lady who wanted to know about wells, right? But where would she have wound up exactly? Probably in a well if there is one. Oh, hey, yeah, Hestu. Hi, Hestu. Glad to see you're still hanging around. I could use some more weapon slots if you don't mind. Sometimes I feel like I hear a voice coming from that well over there. What well over where? Maybe just my imagination. Maybe just be my imagination is what in fact he said. Shaka Kala. I smell Korok seeds on you. If you give me Korok seeds, I'll expand the size of your inventory. So you want more room? Yeah. Shalaka, which stash should I... Yeah, the weapons. Shoke! 12. Yeah, it's fine. Great. And off the expansion goes. Ooh, chaka chaka cha. Great. Thank you. And the ending's always messy. Na 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 na. Great. Thank you, Hestu. That's the same noise you made in the last game. Did you know that? I guess they must have just used the same voice files. I guess that makes sense. I mean, you're the same person, right? It's probably fine. Anyway, bow stash? How many? That's 8? Yeah, that's fine. Great. And off we go. But I'm not watching the dance again, sorry. Can't avoid the sap explosion, though. Oh well. Great. Thanks, Hestu. Expand a band, bow stash. Great. I don't have enough. It's fine. Shakala, come back again. I can't. Not now, but, you know, later. This well. Sure. I guess it would make sense if she was down there, wouldn't it? Alright. Whoop. Well, that wasn't exactly what I was going for, but it does get the job done. Farah! Hi. Are you the same person? Hey, it's you! It is the same person. I'm fascinated by the many old wells across Hyrule, but new wells are pretty interesting too, like this one. Oh, have you come to tell me about the location of more wells you found? Yeah, I got more for you. Quite a few, in fact. Thanks! So 9 of them this time. I'll give you 10 rupees per location. That's 90 rupees total. All yours. Thanks for sharing. I'm excited to go visit all of these wells. Let's see. How many left across Hyrule? Oh, there's still a total of 46 to find. So many. It can be hard to find old hidden wells. If only there was some sort of tool for searching for things. Let's chat again if you find any more well locations. Great. Thanks, Farah. Is there anything of interest down here? Oh, actually, yeah. Actually, yeah, there is. Well. Let's soon see about this. Let's see here. Bombs. By attack power by most use. Here we go. Bombs. Ha-ta. That seems to have done it. Is there actually anything back here, or... Kinda? Actually, yes. Just had to bend down a little bit. What am I looking at? Ooh. Treasure. What we got? Royal Claymore, a large sword now decayed, issued to the royal family's guard. It's tuned for skilled users and yields a powerful flurry rush during a perfect dodge. Ho 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 ho. That seems pretty useful. Should probably put a nice horn on the end of that and then use it for boss fights, I guess. That's usually when I, try and get flurry rushes going. Might work against a Lionel? I don't know. It's a thought anyway. Can I not? Why not? Hi. How are you? What? What? Link, welcome. Yes, okay, bye.
Hi.
Though you see before you a hole in the wall, fear not. This place is solid as a rock. What hole in the wall? What are you talking about? What hole? I see no hole. What's he talking about? I don't know. Oh, wait. I found it. Oh, it's Jaren made a hole in the wall, apparently. Hi. Oh, hey, it's you again. So you know I've taken the time to say all my goodbyes. The thing is, it's always really dusty around here, so I work overtime to clean it all up. Well, I was working so hard, in fact, the force of my broom accidentally took out part of this wall. You are a force of nature, I tell you what. Ever since I've been hearing this creepy voice coming from the hole I made, it almost sounds like a demon growling. No one else claims to hear it, but I certainly do. At this point, I'm pretty sure I unsettled that demon when I busted up the wall, so it stands to reason that if it wants revenge, I'll be the one who's targeted. Robbie, Grante, goodbye forever. Who goes there? Anson? So there was a path after all. I figured that if this is the royal family's emergency shelter, there would be a path that leads to here. So if you follow it, then it goes to the castle? Is that the idea? Huh. I suppose I should probably head in there at some point, huh? I was planning on going back to the Lucky Clover Gazette and checking in to see if I can get a chunk of frog armor. But I guess that can wait, because I guess I gotta go in here. But I think I'll probably do it next time? It seems like it's gonna lead to the castle, which, you know, might take a moment. So, yeah, I guess we'll end here. So, thank you for watching. No, like, severe progress today, but I did get, you know, some money. I got some money. I got paid for doing my job, my side job with the newspaper, which is something anyway, right? It's something. It's something. And next time, I guess I'm going in a hole. Great. I'll see you then.